is the life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by. It doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am whole again? Wait.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to today's video. As you have probably guessed from the title and the thumbnail and the fact that I am about to start stripping a bed, we are doing another everyday realistic cleaning routine video. So if you are new here, firstly, hi and welcome. My name is Emma. I am a mum of 3 and my youngest has recently started nursery. She goes for a couple of days a week and I use those days to get back into the swing of just catching up on life, mainly from the weekend, catching up on all of my filming, my editing, any videos for my social media channels. So I would love if you would join me. All of my social media links are in the description, and if you want to follow me here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Before you leave, don't forget to hit like on this video and come and say hello in the comments, and let's jump straight into the video.
Strong with a place to lean. In the moment I hung desperately. The other ring on my wrist is gold, pairing with the light it holds.
So we are actually in my eldest's bedroom. She is 12, she'll be 13 in May, and today was the day that her sheets needed to be washed. So it's actually been, well, when I'm filming this voiceover, it's actually gone absolutely freezing cold again, 4 degrees, but this week it was 18 degrees, so I knew I'd be able to pop her bedding in the wash. So I wanted to start with that. That way, while that was in the washing machine, I kind of had like a built-in timer on the other jobs I wanted to get done. And because the weather is amazing, I was able to hang it out on the air actually outside, which just helped with the drying. And it just, something about when you dry your washing outside, it just smells amazing. So that is now in the machine doing its thing. We are now moving into the kitchen. This is typically where I always start during a weekday because it's such a rush to get out in the morning. I usually have my husband, he's really good actually, helps me get all the packed lunches ready to go, gets the coffee and the travel cups ready to go while I get everybody ready, dressed. The older 2 are great at getting themselves dressed. It's just my youngest, she is 3, but obviously she needs some help getting dressed and ready for school. So everything kind of gets left on the side, all the recycling to go out, all of the stuff from breakfast. So I'll typically come in and just make a start on that, get all of the washing up done, and then I can start clearing the work surfaces down and the dishwasher, emptying that, and you know, making sure that's all clean and ready for the next load.
Show me what it's like to be circling among the clouds.
So today we are actually using the dishwasher. I often get comments asking if we do have a dishwasher because I mainly am stood at my sink washing up. We do have a dishwasher. It's probably not easy to spot because it's like an integrated one, so it just looks like the cupboard fronts on the rest of the units. We don't use it that often, if I'm being really honest. I tend to just wash up as I go. I don't know why. Some people say I'm just making more work for myself when I have got a dishwasher, but I don't know what it is, guys. I just love using my little Dishmatic with the washing up liquid and washing up. I just find that, I don't know, I might be on my own, but I feel like I just get it cleaner. But yeah, today we did use a dishwasher. It's mainly when we've done a couple of different teas, because I often feel like a calf in my house on an evening because everyone just eats different things. Myself and my husband are vegetarian. My youngest will eat mostly our food. She's like really good because she's always been with me and just had like the same lunch, same evening meal as me. The other 2 do eat, they don't eat a huge amount of meat, but they will have meat dishes, so they just all have different stuff. And we're a very busy family on an evening with the kids, like extracurricular. So my son lives, breathes football every single night, and my daughter does 4 ballet classes a week, so it's always really busy. if I'm being honest, we don't often have time to all sit down, and me and my husband are often eating our evening meal quite late, which ideally I would like if we could all sit down together, but it just doesn't work in the stage of life we're at the moment, with the kids being such different ages. I've got like a 12 down to a 3-year-old. They're all just into different things, so it just is what it is. It's just a phase of life at the moment, but yeah, I am, dishwasher's done, so just moving over onto the hob. I have to do this basically every day. When I cook, I don't know what it is, me and my husband have this discussion, let me know if it's like this in your house, and I'll know when he's like cooking. He's really good at making like vegetarian curry, so he really likes to do that, and I kind of just stand there and I'm like, it's splashing all over the hob, and he'll say to me, it's a hob, it's to cook on, this is what it's for. So yeah, we do often have a chuckle about that, but hey, it keeps me busy, it makes for great content. So here we go, we're just cleaning the hob. I'm still on the hype, guys. If you watched last week's cleaning video, I'm obsessed with the Marks and Spencer's multi-surface spray, so again, that is being featured in this week's video. Next week I'm sure it'll be the new Mrs. Hinch multi-surface spray, because that scent is also amazing, and I've been flipping between the two, but yeah, I just use that multi-surface spray everywhere, and then I will use a glass cleaner here on this backsplash because it is glass, and then on the hob itself I use a stainless steel spray to just buff that in, just to get rid of any like streaks, anything like that. It's really good. I think this is a Sif one. I am going to make up on my Amazon storefront a like cleaning section of my most requested things. Just be mindful, I can link things on there so you know the brands and what it is. Just always double check the prices, because if you are from the UK, I tend to get most of my cleaning products from Home Bargains and B&M. So just be mindful, Amazon isn't always the cheapest place, but it's the easiest place I can find to reference things if you want to know where it's from. So if you're ever curious, just check out the link in my description.
The second chance, I still nothing for us. I like it all with the cherry on top. Be one of the things we don't have to move so fast, baby. I will show you how you can catch my vibe. And right here we got so much time, looping in the blurry lights. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy.
You know, every week I think, right, I'm not going to talk too much, I'm going to let the guys listen to the music, and then I always end up talking too much. That last voiceover was over 3 minutes long, but hey, I just like to have a little chit chat, chinwag with you guys. So this side of the kitchen it just gets really dusty. We don't use it for like prepping food or anything, it's just where the electronics are stored, like the air fryer, toaster, that sort of thing. And actually you'll see in the vlog that will come next week, our coffee machine that you just saw me cleaning decided to break. It's our third one since we've had it. I do really rate this coffee machine, and we got ours from Currys, so it has a 2-year guarantee anyway from the manufacturer, which Currys are really good. So it's the second time we've replaced it with them, is it, or the third time? Maybe the third time, but we also pay for an insurance on it. So we took it straight up on Monday and it was just swapped over, but they didn't make the model that we had. It's a slightly newer model and it's taller, guys, so it doesn't fit under the units. It does if we take the coffee bean pod off the top, but when we use it we have to pull it out. So yeah, so we were having a discussion about the side of the kitchen. That's where I was going with this story. And I really want like a larder unit. I don't know if you've seen those, so the cupboards come flush. So that might be something we look at, yeah, because it's just kind of like there on that side of the kitchen. I mean, it's great for the air fryer and things like that, and it all blends in really lovely because the worktop and everything is the same. But I'm just moving on to the fridge. This was so dirty, I was so shocked, and my sister had bought me off of TikTok shop. I'll see if I can link them below. These magnetic wipeable like calendars. So I've got a monthly one and a weekly one, so you just obviously rub it off and change the week that you're on, the day that you're on, month that you're on. So I thought, let's put that, because I'd had them for a few weeks, and they come with the pen and everything. And so, honestly guys, I'm so addicted to TikTok shop. I've got a few other little bits off of there that I'll link in my vlog when that goes live next week. But you get this whole set, so you obviously you don't need to use them all, but I just thought they were great. And there's a notes one for like shopping lists, like if you know you need things from shopping, and you get like a multi-pack of the wipeable pens. And yeah, so I thought, well, let's rearrange the fridge, take down some of the old appointments, and give it a good clean.
Your dreams tonight, oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars, oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking your sweat. You're falling into me, touch me, I swear. You would do anything that I want, so keep us awake till the dawn. Baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat on me. I got you wrapped around my finger, but don't you try to call me.
I'm also just giving all of the fronts a good wipe down. You've probably seen this if you've seen any of my other cleaning videos. I have to do this very regularly. I regret high gloss very badly because they show every mark, but all I use on my fronts is a mix of Zoflora and water. I've got a spray bottle that I make up. You can, if you don't want to do that, you can also buy the Zoflora pre-made up now in places like Home Bargains. They've got so many different scents, and I just buff it in with a microfiber cloth. I've got a basket in one of my cupboards with so many cloths because I go through them quite a lot with the daily cleaning. And then we're just onto the floor. So I'm just using my silicone sweeping brush. I will link this because it is on Amazon. I actually picked mine up in TK Maxx because they had it in the clearance section, but they do it on Amazon. So I like to do this first of all because if you haven't seen, we have one. Actually dog sitting my sister's dog in this video, so you'll probably see little Benny walking around with Clifford, but Clifford is a fox red Labrador, and I didn't realise this before we bought him, but he sheds his fur so much, guys. Like that, what I just swept up was a day, and I usually hoover a couple of times a day, so I just find if I sweep it into a pile and then just quickly buzz around with the hoover after, it's not blowing anything around and it won't miss anything. That's just my preferred way of cleaning the floors. And then today we're not using a steamer because I was a bit short on time because there was a few different jobs I needed to get done before the school run, so I'm just using the Flash Speed Mop. It's not my favourite thing on this floor because again, these are high gloss tiles, a big regret of mine. They look lovely when they're clean, but they are hard to keep clean. It goes a little bit smeary. It's perfect for laminate and like if you had a matte tile, but for high gloss I just prefer my steamer. But yes, this is the mop we're using today. And at this point the washing machine is done, so do not judge my broken baskets. The only thing with these collapsible ones, I find the rubber ends up splitting after a time. I'm just untangling the sheets. They always just get wrapped together. Even if I use the tumble dryer, that tends to knot it all up. But I am going to hang this out on the line. I actually wanted to use the Big Tall Error, which is this one here, and I had a dark lid on there, so luckily it was all dry, so I'm just taking that off and sorting it into piles. What I usually do is I will take everything upstairs that is going to go straight away and then sort it into everybody's individual piles, and then the things that do need to be ironed, which I'll be really honest guys, I hardly iron anything, it's mainly just the school shirts. I'll leave those on the side down here, down in the utility, sorry, and that won't go upstairs until it is ironed. But yeah, that is all ready to go upstairs. And then we're going to take the Error into the garden. I'd only just got the washing line out of the shed, so I thought I won't use the washing line today, we'll just use the Error. But after this video I had used it, and it was such a treat putting the washing outside. But these sheets dried lovely on here, and I used the bottom rails because you can pick and choose how you want the layout to be depending on the load that you have. And it all dried lovely in quite a quick amount of time as well, considering we are still only in March.
Can't you see that I need company? I'm losing my way. Only get through when it's you plus me. I'm sorry. Honestly, can't you just call me? Where you at, where'd you go, babe? Let me fix my mistakes. Wish you could be here right now.
Okay, another job. I don't show this very often. This is always a Monday job, especially this time of year. Is cleaning Ollie's football boots. He's so particular about his football boots being cleaned, and I have a nightmare with them because he always picks these like light fancy colours or white boots, and we go with the laceless ones just so he's not distracted in a game like with laces coming undone. But the sock bit gets so stained, so what I tend to do is just spray stain remover all over it, let that soak in the sink. I'll move on to another job. Like here, we're just polishing the hallway. This is very quick today, the hallway. It literally just needs a polish, and then we're gonna give it a quick hoover, and then I'm gonna mop this floor. And what we do also do is pop the new Hello Spring mat. So I got that mat from Matalan. It was in one of my hauls a couple of weeks ago, and I still had the gingerbread house mat from Christmas outside that I had from Sainsbury's. So I thought, do you know what, the sun's out, I don't want to like preempt cold, like bringing back cold weather. I don't want to jinx it. I feel a little bit like I jinx things at the moment, but I popped it out and it looks lovely. The wreath that you can see on the door, that is going to go outside just because it had been quite windy and rainy. I didn't want to put it out just yet because I didn't want it to get ruined or anything. So eventually I will pop that out, maybe in a couple more weeks. I'm just going to let the weather fully fall into spring before I pop that out. But yeah, just again, same mop. I thought while it's out, we're just going to give these floors a once over, and then once that's done, we'll go and check the football boots. I also use a scrub daddy on these football boots, but as you can see, it gets rid of 95% of the marks and they look so much better. It's kind of like you can't really avoid it this time of year because it is so muddy. But yeah, very pleased with how they came out. And that is going to wrap up this week's cleaning video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. I hope it gave you lots of motivation to tackle your to-do lists. As I said at the start, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, I'd love it if you'd hit that subscribe button and join me here. And I will see you in my next video. Take care, everybody. Bye. Every day you're making me better, 'cause a love like this is rare, and I wanna take you there.